What up, party people? It's Sunday night, a nippy one out there. So what better to do than chat some shizzle me nizzle with a couple of like-minded people. As usual, not a lot planned. Have a quick look here. We've got Born Outside, Itchy Feet, Andrew the Fam, Alistair Hayes, and Media Box here already. Hello. Got a couple of guests tonight. Got my usual, what shall I call him? I'll be nice tonight. We've got Bruce. And we should have Burton from Burton Outdoors also joining us. But he's old and a bit of a technophobe, and he's having issues. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to introduce the one, the only, the ginger sea monster, Wild Ginger. Bruce.
Have you muted me this time? No, I'm good. Hi guys, how are we all doing?
Yeah, not bad, mate. How are you keeping?
Yeah, not too bad. Just the usual lockdown shenanigans, but yeah, I'm all right.
Ain't good, is it?
No, it ain't good. It ain't good.
You've been keeping busy though, mate, haven't you? You've been doing a bit of leather craft.
Yeah, so one of the few videos I can do is do the leather stuff and building stuff, just tinkering about, but keeps me busy. Yeah.
So sorry, I'm just trying to contact Lee Burton, mate.
So yeah, if you're sub to me, you probably already had the notifications, but I've done like 3 leather videos, made a handbag, a Laplander's sheath, and a little gubbin to hold your gloves on your belt. If you want to go and have a look, I'm sure Lee will. Well, Ginger Bruce, there you go. Go and Google it. We'll wait.
I'll have a quick run down the screen here can't even talk tonight. Jimmy from Lundy's Wild Camp and Bushcraft Outdo, South Coast Outdoors UK. Said hello to you. Andrew Forrest, Daniel Goulding, Michael Sanderson, Gary Hertz, Wild Camper, Simon Wake, and Life on the Rocks. Good evening, gentlemen. Right, it looks like our technophobe may have found a way.
Woohoo!
What can we say about he moans more than a porn star on overtime. He is the oldest raver in town, the one, the only, Burton Outdoors.
How you doing?
He made it. Hello.
That was a task and a half.
Was that a bit much for you, mate?
No, I don't know why. It wouldn't work on Chrome on my phone, and then I was on different headphones, and it just wouldn't have it. So
bloody technology, mate. That's not good, is it?
It's not. It's not. So I'm a bit sweaty now.
Into a video.
Am I on widescreen there?
Sorry, mate.
Am I on widescreen there? Can you see me in white? Right. Okay.
No. I'm trying to just. There we go. That's better.
That's better.
So, mate, why don't you introduce yourself? Let everyone know a little bit about you.
Well, my name's Lee. I'm Burton Outdoors. I do wild camping, amongst other things, ranting, a little bit of raving. Yeah. Big box, little box, cardboard box. So that's all I'm about.
He does. How you been coping this lockdown, mate?
Not too bad. Most of it I've been working.
Oh, fair one.
Up until recently.
Get out much?
No. Well, we're not supposed to go out, are we?
You're allowed to exercise.
Yeah, I've done a little bit, a tiny bit.
Beef game. What about you, Bruce? You keeping active?
Just taking the dogs for a walk and stuff. The only thing is we've had the rest of the country's had like loads of nice snow, and there's loads of videos going out of people filming all the nice snow. All I've had down my end is just peeing down with rain. So
yeah, same here.
Muddy as hell. So I take the dogs out. So every time they come back, they've got to have a blooming bath because they're blooming filthy. So yeah, it's not great. I really wanted to like beast a hike today, and I got about 5k in, and the dog started shivering. So I turned around and came back. So yeah, all a bit poo.
I'll suck a bit. I'm meant to be getting out. The bloke that wrote Nobby, he does children's songs. And he turned round to us a little while ago and went, I need a favour off you. Can you put a chicken suit on and go do some somersaults and that in the woods? How can you say no? He wrote Nobby. I definitely can't say no. He stitched me right up, any. So next weekend, I'm filming his children's music video in a fucking chicken suit in the woods.
Awesome.
Oh, they're great.
It's going to be nice in the mud.
Be warm anyway.
Oh, not good, lads, not good. Let's have a quick look down these comments. Guys, I'm going to apologise now purely because I'm a technophobe myself. If I miss something, tag someone, say something, and yeah, unless it pops out at me, I'm going to miss it. Woke. Good evening. People talking to each other there. Been waiting all day to ask. Did my good lady follow through? No, she did not. One thing I will ask, I've got 49 people watching. My latest video, even it's a nothing video, in the first 30 seconds of it, it's comedy gold. If you can share the crap out of it and make this go viral, you might even get me a divorce. It'll be brilliant. I will say what happens. Me missus farts. Evening, ladies. Like oh, mate, it's shocking.
It's funny.
Actually thinking I wouldn't post that.
Yeah, it was funny.
It was funny.
Really funny.
It's hard enough.
Where are he? Looks.
Let alone a fart. That's amazing.
Oh, it was loud. Looks like University Challenge, apparently. Oh, I've done something.
You broke it.
Stay lucky. I'm really trying to flip through these, but my eyes ain't working. Short video update today from Daniel Golding. Bruce make Nobby a leather codpiece for his chicken soup.
Yeah, that'd work.
Well, yeah, but if I'm a chicken as a hen, they don't have dicks.
Chicken plucker.
Yeah.
Live stream the chicken, not a hope in hell.
No. Are you going to show everyone a link to the chicken video, are you?
Oh, no, I'll push the hell out of it because it's me mate, isn't it? You got to. If people want to see me jump around in chicken soup, who am I to say no?
Yeah.
Don't see the... Huh?
What?
Sorry, I thought you said something.
I was about to say, what's new? Pussycat.
Ooh. Right. What's your first camp then? When you go, oh, I can't. Really, boys, I'm having issues. Right. What's your first camp then, mate, when you get back to it? That one goes to the one downstairs.
First one, I'm supposed to be going out with a YouTuber from Norfolk way. Shall I say who he is? Yeah, I'm supposed to be going out with Hardy Tempest. He's coming down my way. That's probably going to be the first one because that was supposed to be about the end of January. So all depends on lockdown. He
gets some stunning sunsets, that bloke.
Yeah, he wants to go up a hill with me. I've got a couple of hills in mind.
What about yourself? Go on, Lee.
Yeah, sorry. No, I've forgotten what I was going to say now. Carry on, Bruce. Sorry.
No, that sounds awesome. Getting out in the hills and camping. That's probably what I want to do. I want to get up in some mountains and just have a little roam around and do a bit of wild camping. Yeah,
I haven't. The only hill I've done actually is Dartmoor, the one on the top of Dartmoor, which was Steeperton Tor. That's about the highest I've been, really.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, I'll need to get up in the lakes. I've got some other tubers that are up that way that we're sort of planning stuff, but there's nothing really firmed up. Yeah, the trouble is now you can't really firm too much up just in case something else happens. And
exactly, it's a nightmare.
It's a bit crazy.
There's no way you can see the end of it, is there?
No.
And it's way too far to travel. Like for me, it's 6 hours to get to the lakes.
Yeah, same here. Where are you, Bruce?
Essex.
Yeah, so well, you're probably a bit closer than me, and I'm down the bottom of the M25, so
Okay.
by Gatwick, East Grinstead near Gatwick.
Yeah.
So
I've got
yes,
to cross a bleeding river.
Yeah, I know you. Yeah, you got a mammoth task to go anywhere, haven't you? Really?
It sucks, mate. It truly sucks.
Mm.
As much as I love camping on this Isle of Wight, you can imagine how restrictive it is.
Yeah. Can you hear me all right? I can't remember if the mic's on this side or that side, because I can't. When I've got both of these cans on, it's a pain in the ass trying to talk. I'm like deaf.
Yeah.
Sorry to anyone who's deaf.
Sounds
All right, cool.
Yeah, I think I'm going to have I don't know, if it is springish time that we manage to get out, I want to go do the South Downs Way or something similar, a proper blowout. I'm half talking the missus into doing it, but the trouble is she's going to want to do like 10, 15 mile a day, isn't she? I'm going to want to do 25. I don't want to, but I would knock out 25.
I was tempted to do the South Downs Way, but it's grueling, probably more grueling than your Isle of Wight. I mean, I know.
Do you know what? I think the difference is South Downs Way is going to be hilly. The Isle of Wight is so many different, like you're on sand 1 minute, then you're on pebbles, then you're going. It's I don't know.
Yeah.
That was pretty horrible, that Isle of Wight one. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah, well, it didn't. I mean, it looked good in places, but yeah, I can imagine it's not that pleasant.
Definitely 4 or 5 days, and you're laughing. It would be a good little jaunt. Not good when you're just off ginge.
Yeah, but you could probably stonk it this time of year though.
Yeah,
and not worry too much about dehydration.
Yeah.
I genuinely think I could do it in 24 hours with no kit or anything like that. But why would you want it?
Challenge.
Yeah, it'd be a bleeding good challenge.
Challenge Annika.
Yeah.
Jumping off the Isle of Wight ferry and swimming home would be a challenge. I ain't doing that either.
Clacton Massive. Who's Clacton Massive? In the chat.
I can't see anything. All I can see is you lot.
Yeah. To the side.
Well, are you on YouTube or are you on StreamYard?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, on StreamYard.
There's a chat to the side of you.
There's a private chat and then comments. If you click on
okay. Okay. Cool.
there
you go.
Where's your fish video?
Oh, mate, I've got to say a massive thank you to you, Lee, for doing that piece for me. That was quality, mate.
That was good.
Good.
I'm a little bit gutted that none of them are chundered yet. All my money's on John to chunder. Come on, JRB. You can do it, mate.
He'll chunder now just to come good.
Oh, it'll be so good. I know you're a vegetarian.
Ash cheated a bit. Ash cheated a bit because he left the flaps open, didn't you, Ash? If you're there, mate. Is he there somewhere?
Was a bit rude, that, yeah. But he did take a big old bite of fish, so he made up for it.
It
That's true. Yeah, that's pretty nasty. And in actual fact, their wives and girlfriends have been brilliant sports. No way my missus would have got in there. No way.
You know, hats off. I never thought one of them was going to take their missus in because it ain't fucking pleasant. And I'm glad that everyone has tried to stick their fingers under their wife's nose. Every single person. What is it with men?
Hashtag smell my fingers.
Right, let's have a look here. Do I just happen to have a chicken suit lying around? As it happens, yes. Ned Laird of Glencairn. I'm going to call you Ned, mate. I'm sorry. Ned, your thoughts on OneTigris fallout with Lone Wolf 902? Apparently he's fallen out with OneTigris.
Who?
Lone Wolf 902. I do know you're talking about. I don't know much about their deal.
There's someone else falling out with him as well. Falling out with him today.
Yeah. See, my only comment on that would be that's what happens when you start looking at kit like a partnership. If you're meant to be there reviewing kit, that should never be a part of it.
No.
They should never have rights to any of your content or whatever it is that his deal was.
Yeah.
Certainly not have rights over, what you say and what you do. Fuck that.
It depends how much they're paying him, I suppose, but you shouldn't. If you're going
He
to
didn't get a thing, apparently.
Well, I've got lots of free kit.
I can understand if it was warm on it. Don't get me wrong, I
Yeah.
like my OneTigris
Yeah.
underquilt, but there are much better underquilts on the market.
Yeah.
I'm
I'm not actually seen any of the OneTigris stuff up close. I only see it on YouTube, but there seems to be a lot of it floating about.
Well,
I've got to say, go on, sorry, Bruce.
Sorry, when they first started, they were making like mobile phone bags and just loads of little bags and molly pouches and stuff. And they were just everywhere, absolutely flooded YouTube. And I just got sick of anything to do with OneTigris. I've never bought anything OneTigris, but their gear has come on. But yeah, I don't think it's that great, to be honest.
All I'll say, I've got their underquilt, and for the price point, the double one, it does work a treat. I've had it in freezing conditions. I've been warm. It fits. It doesn't slip. Everything about it is good. It is massive, so it's a good bit of kit. It ain't no bit of downy kit that you can pack down really small and take with you anywhere. It's a big old bomb. But yeah, for that sort of kit, I wouldn't sell me soul.
Oh, apparently, it said English Woodsman's had a go at OneTigris today.
That's what I was going to mention. Yeah.
Yeah.
I sort of glanced at it earlier on, but yeah. About the stuff sack for was it a tarp? Yeah, tarp.
Right.
It was too small, and a few people have tried to stuff it back in, and it won't have it. And he actually did it today on TV, and it does look pretty small, to be fair. Yeah. And he went back to them and said the stuff sacks. They asked him for a response to the kit, and he went back and told them the stuff sack too small, and they said, "Well, we haven't got a problem with it," and basically sort of dissed him. But so he's not happy.
Yeah, it's stupid when they make the stuff sacks too small. I know that saves them, a couple of inches of fabric, which adds up to millions of pounds, probably.
Yeah.
If it makes your kit crap, really, things like that should come in a dry bag.
Yeah.
Just a crappy old stuff sack.
Yeah, same as the DD stuff though. Really, that's pretty tight to get them back in.
Yeah, absolutely, and it really needs a dry bag because you can put your tarp in the dry bag wet. It's not going to get all the rest of your kit wet.
Yeah.
Same with tents and all that. I know, you can buy your own dry bags and you can do it yourself, but when you're paying £100 odd for a tent, how difficult is it?
But that's the thing, you're not paying that for OneTigris. So you'd expect some flaws. I put my fingers straight through the bag of that thing last time I used it, the underquilt. But
your stiff little fingers.
Oh my! Yeah. I wish I had strangler's hands.
That made me laugh. That did.
I've seen a bloke from America say that he'll be happy to know that he's known as strangler's hands in the UK. Wow. Let's have a look. Got JRP Outdoors. He's saying the vid's coming. I need to get my lass involved. She's working a lot this week for sure. Mate, another one with the missus. Seriously, boys, hats off to you.
Yeah, brilliant. All right, John, how you doing?
Nobby, could you put the comments? Where are we? Right, I've lost all of that crap. I bought the Backwoods Bungalow M2. Looks good, not tested. They do look good. I like the thought of them, but I don't know. I just think they're pricing themselves out. Have you seen them?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're £100 odd. But originally, Matt Tightwad, if everyone should be subscribed to Matt Tightwad because he's
Matt Bianco.
Yeah. He got one of those. I think it was the Backwoods Bungalow, and he said it was crap. It was just like loads of problems with it. He went through it and just said, "This is wrong. This is wrong. This is wrong." Told it to him, and they apologised, refunded him, and then they fixed all of the problems he had with it, and then sent him another one. And then he reviewed that because he knows what he's doing because he does a lot of stuff on his sewing machine, makes loads of kit. He makes some wicked kit, makes all his own rucksack and stuff. But yeah, as a he looked at it and just said it's crap. But that's the worry I've got with OneTigris. What looks good on a sheet of paper if they're not testing it properly.
Yeah,
sending it out for him to use, and it hasn't really been tested. just a bit of a worry, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know, you
Some
think,
of it.
you think in the factory they'd make a prototype, put someone in it, and spray it with a hose.
Yeah.
See if there's water pissing in, you know. But
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, some of that stuff looks all right, but from other stuff, like, is it the bungalow? One of their, I don't know, Trev from Something or Nothing will probably testify to one of them. He had a right old job putting one of them up.
Well, that bungalow's just an old baker's tent, really, isn't it? Just a lightweight version of a baker's tent.
Yeah, I can't remember if it was a bungalow. It was one of those, you know, they bring them all out on. Then some of the hot tents look a bit iffy, to be fair.
They do look like a ball of flame.
Oh, yeah, definitely not.
Yeah.
I'll never understand putting a bleeding stove in a nylon tent until the day I bleed and die.
No.
Happened to Ant to survive the night, didn't it? When he had his hot tent up the first time, the branch snapped and it melted.
Yeah.
So, right, we've got Daniel Goulding. Thank you, mate. You reminded me, and yes, I can. Can you recommend a sleeping bag for a fatty bum bum? Bruce?
Vango do a ultralight long bag, so it's longer and wider. So go and look on Vango's website. I think it's about 90 odd quid, but obviously, or just go for something. All the military bags are always massive, so if you want to carry the weight, get an Arctic sleeping bag for this time of year. Pick one up for about 40 quid. Decent enough, but weighs about 5 kilos. If you want something for going up in the mountains, have a look at some of the Vango long ones, because it's longer and wider. So I bought the longer and wider one, which is a 3-season bag, and then I bought the 1 to 2 season normal size bag. And when I go in snow, cold conditions, I put the 1-2 season inside the 3 season. So I technically end up with like a 5-season bag, if that makes sense. And then I've got a little down bag as well. I can put on like over my legs as well if it gets really bloody cold. But yeah, have a look at the Vango stuff, or just go for something military. It's always good.
What about Dutch sleeping bags? They must be really long. So the Dutch are like 8 foot tall, aren't they?
Yeah, I had a Dutch one.
It's true. I stood behind them.
True story.
I've stood behind them in raves. I know it's all there. That's all.
I had a 7, and that weren't that big. Yeah, it's really awkward because it's always that sort of. They have to make it as small as possible because people want it as light as possible. You know, it's the same thing as those. You know, we're saying about the stuff sacks being too bloody small.
Yeah.
Everything's about weight. You know, if your whole package is, you know, only weighs 1 kilo, then that's good. If you start adding to it, it all adds up, you know, to a fashion. So that's probably what it is.
Well, the Dutch Army hoop bivvy is really super long. That was M.Y.O.G. actually.
But it's a Dutch Army hoop bivvy.
Yeah.
You're not a fan, are you, Lee?
Huh?
No, I'm not a fan.
It needs a hoop.
I've sold mine.
Did you sell it because it was a pointless bit of kit that you just really didn't want to spend a night in?
I'll tell you why I sold it, purely because my new mat made my nose touch the hoop. So
you don't want your nose touching the hoop, mate, do you?
Never touch your nose on a hoop unless it's clean.
Well, not only that, it's worse when your nose is touching like a wet hoop.
Yeah.
And you must get a bit of that in them because they're quite closed in, aren't they?
When you got a dripping hoop, it
Yeah.
can do without that.
So yeah, there you go. For all of you that like Dutch Army hoop bivvies.
I loved it, but it just had to go, and I needed space because I bought some more kit and stuff, so I needed some space. But I did love it. It was great for beach camping. Actually, I loved it for beach camping. But
I loved it for because it's got that little bug net bit on it. And you can put that in. And I was camping up in the Lake District during like full on bloody midgie season. So everyone else was sleeping in bivvy bags and getting completely eaten to death, and I'm not just sitting there thinking, "Oh, this is all right."
Yeah, it's not for a claustrophobic, that's for sure. I mean, once you're in it and zipped up, it's pretty tight. I mean, it's the room, but it's you are in a body bag basically. But saying that, I've got a M.Y.O.G bivvy bag thingy that goes over the top, which is very similar. It's just got no hoop, which is also good, but with my thicker mat, it's crap, really. You can't, you're restricted.
Yeah, it's a problem.
You'll never convince me.
Yeah, it's good if it had another hoop at the end, a little one for your feet.
Yeah.
Because when it rains, you tend to get a puddle between your legs if it really hammers down, which is a bit pants, really.
You can pin it up with a bit of wood and a couple of clips, and then pin it up to a tree, I suppose. But I never actually did that.
Yeah.
Just go to sleep with a hard on.
Wigwam.
Yeah.
Always thinking, mate. Always thinking.
Put it to a walking pole before, but
yeah.
But at the weight of it, you might as well take a tent, like I don't know, Zephos or something like that. That would be.
Yeah, I got one of them. Zephos one. Good little tent, but again, it's a little bit. It's not a tremendous amount of space in it.
The Zephos 2 compact, because one person tents are just too bloody small.
Yeah.
But the Zephos 2 is decent. But do you find with the door, where the door clips on the inside, is a stupid idea?
The worst idea ever. Absolutely. I mean, I sussed it. A lot of people didn't suss it for ages. I sussed it straight away, actually. But it's ridiculous because.
Right. So what you want to do?
Yeah, it's flip it over.
On the bottom, no, instead of flipping it over, it's even better than that. Right.
Yeah.
Tie a bit of string on it about that long, and put a clothes peg on it.
Yeah.
And then roll it up, and then put the clothes peg on it,
and then clip it.
Yeah. Wind, it doesn't flap about, and it.
Yeah.
I've got some little stainless steel clothes pegs that are about that big, and I've just put that on both sides. So you just roll up the door
like you would normally. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You put too much effort into your camping when you're searching for stainless steel clothes pegs, didn't you?
Well, no, I just got fed up with buying wooden ones all the time, and they were rotting. So I was like, I need some. I wonder, do they make metal ones? Yes, they do. So I bought
So we got Media Box here saying OneTigris are like Olight all over YouTube. To be fair, me and Bruce was having a chat with this because obviously not OneTigris, Olight approached me again about this, well, whatever they wanted. So I politely said no and told them why I said no, and they still come back and asked me to do it anyway. To which I said no, but I don't know about them. I don't see the benefit in doing the Olight videos anymore because you can have a couple of thousand views per video, do an Olight video, get 400 or 500. Who wins out of that? You get a free torch. I've got plenty of torches.
They are pretty good torches. I've got one. I bought one ages ago. I got the SR1 baton, which is like probably a couple of years old now. That's 2 years ago I bought it, I think. And it's brilliant.
Gave mine away.
Did you?
Yeah.
So did I.
That magnet charger just does my nothing.
I had the back.
No, that's the best bit about it.
Utter shite.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
What,
where do you keep your torch? In the top of your bag? Generally.
Right. Well, in my sort of electricals.
Quickly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Neodymium magnet on the end of that torch, and you put it. That's where you keep your compass. So you're putting a neodymium magnet next to your compass. Stupid idea.
No, I could appreciate that, but I don't have a compass in there.
I do. I need a compass for my job.
Yeah. No, I could understand that. Yeah.
But
mine just another thing to bleed and carry. That fucking charger.
And if the charger,
all of my torches and everything all plug in the same USB.
Yeah,
charger.
no, I get that.
Everything does.
Yeah. Okay, I wouldn't take it. I wouldn't take it as a sole, a sole torch.
No.
I'll just bring it along with my head torch and the spare batteries for my head torch. I don't rely on a charger for my head torch.
Yeah, but they do other torches that haven't got that silly magnetic.
Yeah,
charge.
I quite like it, but I mean, if you're out, obviously a USB normal phone charger will charge most things up, and then you've got to take another charger. Totally understand that.
Yeah, but I find that for something so gimmicky, I really just cannot see the point of it. It's also live. So when you get your torch and you hold it in your mouth when you're doing something with your hands,
yeah,
you get a shock. So
I've done that quite a few times. It hasn't shocked me yet.
Yeah, no, there's a voltage come out of it. It's about 3 volts. I did test it.
I didn't stick my tongue on it.
The battery inside's like 7 volt.
Yeah.
It's about 3 volt. But I thought if it got wet, it's going to discharge over time.
It's got quite wet.
Lee wrapped it in wet cloth overnight and it didn't discharge. So, but I don't know.
But you've got to look at it this way as well, mate. If you've got something that's going to give you a zap in your open mouth with your tongue on the back of it, with your nose up against the wet hoop, you're asking for trouble.
Yeah, that good old battery acid.
Nearly had beer.
I won't do the joke. That's
Hang on, I'm just grabbing a beer.
Yeah, that's right.
No worries.
Massive. Are you in Clacton on sea?
Right, talking to Clacton Massive, I manoeuvre all this. I'm collecting gear off the wife's radar, planning a trip, having issues finding a bag to fit. Thanks for advice, lol. Got to go and sleep with an on. Spat your coffee out.
Well, so am I. So I have got quite a big selection of sleeping bags. If you would like to try some of them out to see if they fit you, ping me a message on Instagram or something. There you go. Can't say fairer than that, can you?
You can't beat meeting a stranger off the internet and asking him to get inside your sleeping bag, Bruce. There's nothing like it, mate.
Once you get zipped up, that's it. You're hog-tied, dragged off into my shed.
This ain't Nobby Clark's Great Grinder Service 2021 now, is it?
Yeah.
Gary, I couldn't agree more. Sorry, gents, I'm going to have to scoot down because I think, I don't know about you boys, but I reckon it is about time we have a little quiz.
Oh, yes, quiz time.
Have you been brushing up?
I've been revising, hit myself with a hammer.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Right. Are you ready for your buzzers?
I haven't. I've got a duck.
Oh, he's done me. You was gonna be saying.
I can say.
No, that's better.
I can say what you like. This is quicker and quicker to get in.
Yeah.
I was going to be going. I don't believe it.
I can do that if you want. It's a long old sentence.
I'm easy either way. Well, Bruce's is going to have to be
something longer than mine.
My toenails are what's it?
What?
Well, someone left it as a comment because, you know, you're ginger and shit. Yep.
What's it? Right.
Right. First question. Don't forget to answer in the chat. How far can a skunk spray its musk?
I don't believe it.
Well, you're both going to get a chance to answer to the nearest foot. Go on. Down below first.
We're in feet, are we? Oh, glad you answered then. 5.6 feet.
5.6 feet? That is weirdly specific.
Yeah. It's true, though. I won. Bruce already said 4. Bruce said 4.
No, 12 feet or more.
I said 12 feet. How far is it?
Did you say 12 or 4?
I said 4. No, I said 12 feet.
Said, what did you say?
I said 12 feet.
Right, I'm going to watch this back, and whoever's lying is going to lose it in count back. You can both have a point for that.
How far can they actually spray?
12 feet.
So I was right.
I don't know what you said.
I think he said 4.
Ask the blooming people in the side. What did
he copies kids' answers. He copied me the other day on Instagram.
Chat.
Got stickers though, didn't I?
Chat, if you can let us know if Bruce was cheating or not, I'll be grateful.
I think he said 4, but he, you know.
I thought he said 12, but I
don't trust him. We'll take it. You're the adjudicator.
Well, the chat tell us.
Yeah, give him a minute.
Can't see.
We can come back to that. Right. Are you ready? Fingers on buzzers.
Yeah.
Name 7 dwarves.
I don't believe it.
Go on.
Fuck. Dozy. No, I can't. I have to
Bruce.
offer that.
Doc, sleepy,
Oh, dog.
dopey, bashful.
Hmm.
I don't know.
I'll put you out your misery. You're both incorrect. The answer is Mini-Me, Warwick Davis, R2D2, Paul Mesner, Wee Man, Sheephead, and Danny DeVito.
I saw a clip with that Davis guy in it earlier on today from.
But R2D2 was Warren Davis.
Yeah.
No, it weren't.
Depends.
Yeah,
what. No, the original one.
No. Warwick Davis weren't R2D2.
Yeah, he was, wasn't he?
Yeah, it was.
Oh, no, it was the Wee Man, wasn't it? No, not Wee Man. The other guy.
It was a Wee Man, yeah. Or he wouldn't be on my list of dwarves.
No, that's true.
He was an Ewok, wasn't he?
Yes.
Ken Baker. Thank you very much, Craig Webster.
Well done, Craig. Yeah, he was wicked. And he was like bloody every midget in Harry Potter as well, wasn't he? He was in
Yeah.
about 6 characters.
Media box says
Little
Ginger Bruce cheated on the skunk question.
Lie.
Right.
Skunk and Nancy.
Mosquitoes are repelled by what colour?
Repelled.
Yes.
My toes are
I
what?
don't believe it.
That was Ginge.
Orange.
Correct.
They don't like gingers. That's why I never get bitten. And maybe I'll get bitten now. I'm a bit grey, but
You still
there you
think.
go. Wisdom. Racist.
What does a ring around a sun or a moon indicate?
My toes, what's it?
Go on.
It means there's frost in the atmosphere.
Rain in the next 24 hours.
No, you're wrong. It's frost in the atmosphere.
Sorry. Yeah.
It's
Because you
ice
argued.
crystals.
You haven't had your chance yet, Lee, because you got it wrong.
It's ice crystals in the atmosphere.
I'll hand it over, Lee.
I haven't got a fucking clue.
I just told you the fucking answer.
I was concentrating on looking at your Puma top. I was trying to see if it was a hooky one or not.
Why would it be a hooky Puma top?
Now, the asteroid got on clouds, now possibly.
I was just trying to think if you've been to Turkey recently or anywhere like that.
No, definitely not. Where are we? Right. What am I?
A bender.
I go in hard and dry, but come out wet and soft.
Me on a Friday night. I didn't say I didn't need it.
Pasta.
Yes,
What's it?
correct.
Pasta.
Correct. What part of the body loses the most heat?
My toes are what's it?
Go on.
Your torso.
No. Oh, he's rage quit.
Really?
I'm here.
It's not your head. It's a lie.
I'm here.
It is your head.
It's not your head. It's just because heat goes up. If you're laying
It
down,
is your head.
it's more heat from your torso.
It's your head.
Bollocks.
I had internet issues, sorry, because I'm in the furthest bit of the house where the Wi-Fi is.
No worries. I'll give you that point, Lee, 'cause he's arguing.
From all of your body, it's only your head because you haven't got a hat on.
What was that? What was the question for that one? Because I missed it totally.
What part of the body loses the most heat? Sorry, loses heat the fastest.
Well, I would say the head, but it's probably feet or something, is it?
Yep, you've won. Why don't ants get sick?
My toes are what's it?
Why?
They got antibodies.
They have, correct.
That's like a Christmas cracker joke.
It is.
That was terrible, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Right, well, I'll redeem myself with this one then. As we're all aware, our pin-up for the channel has recently lost a load of weight, Gemma Collins. If you was to put all of the weight that she has lost on a set of scales, how many adult male weasels would you have to put on the other side to balance it out?
My toes are what's it?
Go on.
25.
You're both going to have to answer this.
I don't believe it.
Go on then, Lee.
62.3. But how do you know how much a weasel weighs?
Because I looked.
Of a weasel.
Because I looked and I took an average weight of a male weasel.
Okay.
And I tell you what, see these people in the chat that are trying to be funny, it's quite a high number. I'm not going to lie to you.
Yeah.
She has lost 159 weasels worth of weight.
Shit.
Wow.
Which
That's
equates
a lot of weasels.
Which equates to how much in actual weight?
3 stone.
How many weasels?
A weasel is 2.4 ounces.
Really?
Yeah.
Fucking skinny weasels.
Yeah.
That's what a weasel weighs.
Ferrets.
Oh yeah, I know, but they must weigh more than that. What's that in real money? What's that in proper money? 2.4 ounces. No, in grams or kilograms. What's that?
Oh, bloody hell! Don't make me do that.
Well, roughly.
I don't fucking know.
Oh.
You figure it out.
I'll try. I'll try and work it out.
Someone Google it, will you? I don't know. No, it can't be right what I'm thinking. Yeah. Right, so now we go on to the movie round.
Bruce has got a matching dog.
I know.
This time, I'm going to give you the correct film, and I want you to give me the answer of the porn film parody of it.
Oh, God.
Ace Ventura, Pet Detective. Well, it was Ace Ventura, Crack Detective.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah. I was nearly there. I was thinking along those lines, but, you know.
Well, just say it, mate. You might even get half a point.
I hope. Can I see if I've got one of your questions already in there?
Go on, then.
For a bonus point. Shaving Ryan's privates.
You have.
Oh,
you have that bonus point.
Rubbish.
Right. Da Vinci Code.
The Da Vinci Load.
Correct.
He didn't say toenail.
It's Da Vinci Load.
Edward Scissorhands.
My toes are what's it? Edward Dildo Hands.
No.
Edward Jizzy Hands.
I don't believe it.
Go on.
Prince Edward is a pedo.
And if we could all wave goodbye to my monetisation.
Sorry.
You're right, mate.
That's Andrew anyway, wasn't
it? Tomb Raider.
My toes are what's it?
Womb
Raider.
Correct.
Yes.
Right. If this one's quite simple, so I wouldn't mind the tagline as well. Terminator.
My toes are what's it?
I was going to be really...
Sperminator.
No.
Crack.
No.
What?
The full tagline.
You don't need the full tagline, but for an extra point. He got it wrong.
What did Bruce say? What did you say, Bruce?
I said Sperminator.
Yeah. Whatever I come out with will be even ruder than the other one I just said. So
no, go on. Okay. It was the Penetrator, and the tagline was "I'll come again."
Okay, brilliant.
Right, 2 more.
Your quiz is
Borat.
Borat. I don't believe it.
Go on.
Spunk Rap.
No. At least we know what sort you're watching. Anything, Bruce?
I don't know. More twat or something.
No, Horat.
Horat.
Yeah.
And the last one is American Beauty.
Orange toes, whatever. What's it?
Go on.
American Booty.
Correct.
Yes.
So, as usual, Booty.
Oh, Booty.
Paul Mesner's in the house.
Bruce wins.
Hey,
then.
Paul, you got a mention in our quiz. Right, yes. So, to settle this, let's have a look.
Settle it. I won.
No. We always have the impressions round.
Oh no.
Now, because you're always whinging about boxers, and I don't like anything that could possibly go wrong. So I like to keep it straight down the middle, straight down the line. No issues of anyone getting in trouble. As unity is a big thing that we need in this country and all over the world at the minute, I'd like you to give your best unity speech as Nelson Mandela.
Who, everybody?
Bruce to go first.
Nelson Mandela.
Don't fuck it up, mate.
It could go down the wrong way.
But he's dead.
Exactly. Don't say anything. Just close your eyes and lie there.
Yeah. Try and be nice to everyone for a change.
No. That's not how it works, Bruce, and you know it. As Nelson Mandela.
I've no idea what he sounds like.
Well, you better get making some shit up then.
He's got a Cornish accent, I think.
Hello,
Sort of,
I'm Nelson Mandela. Try and be nice to each other and don't be attacked with it. How's that?
That wasn't bad. It was leaning more towards Wolverhampton, but it wasn't bad.
That was shocking. It weren't long enough either.
That's what she said.
Go on then, Lee. You could take this quiz just on your Nelson Mandela impression.
I'm crap at impressions.
Yeah, because Bruce nailed it, didn't he?
Yeah, okay. Nelson Mandela. I can sort of do a Chris Eubank Nelson Mandela.
It's got to be closer than The Hobbit.
I can't do it. The Hobbit. I can't even do a lisp. I'm a boxer. My name is Nelson Mandela. I'm a
the other week,
boxer.
I couldn't do that either.
Huh? Who?
I had Chris Eubank the other week to do an impression of, and I couldn't do that either. I'm
probably better doing the Chris Eubank than I am of Nelson Mandela. You are free. You are all now free. I love my Nelly Mandela. She is also now free. How was that? That's brilliant. That's better than.
Killed it. Well done.
That's better. Sure.
I concede.
I love the way you just went into, we want to be free. We want to have a good time.
We want to get loaded.
Oh, mate.
We want to be free.
Let's have Who do we reckon won that one then? My money's on Lee.
Do you know what?
That was a terrible impression.
Do you know what? I don't actually give a shit who wins because I hate quizzes. Yeah, just saying.
Who would have thought it?
I think we'll need an impression round then.
Next on the rant list, quizzes.
Yeah, fucking quizzes.
You've got to fill time, people.
I'll tell you what really is ranting me at the moment is people who chat to each other in the chat of stuff. That really bothers me.
People
Oh,
when
what?
people chat
The chat talk to each other.
Yeah, when they talk to each other, it's like, that bothers me, that.
But don't you think that the clue should be in the name chat?
Well, yeah, but it's chatting to your host, surely, and to your other.
Yeah,
host.
it's when they start saying hello to each other, like me and Nobby were doing yesterday.
That's exactly what a chat room is for.
Well,
I'd be upset if they didn't speak to each other.
Yeah, I suppose.
You just gave a speech about unity.
Well, not really. Winnie Mandela's not really, although she was a unit.
Winnie Mandela, she was a unit.
Yeah, dodgy woman.
You ain't wrong, Lee. Right, so let's have a quick look down the chat.
I haven't had many.
Itchy feet.
So there we've got
guys like it.
Rocky. Rocky was a tough one to beat from last week. Bruce's Rocky was a sight to behold.
From a window licker.
Well, it was. You went full. You never go full.
Never go. I'm not allowed to say the R word.
No.
Apex Twin window licker.
Oh, cheers.
Paul Mesner's in. Hello. That's a hard one. Cornish accent. You sound more like Michael Jackson, Bruce. Said the actress to the bishop.
Hello.
Was it Fireman Sam, Bruce? Not reading that, Johnny. Johnny knows best is in. Hello, mate. Jackie Chan.
Johnny be good.
Yeah, mate. He's a dude. Has Nelson Mandela been sucking on a helium balloon, Bruce? Wonderfully miserable as always, Lee. I'm guessing that's to you, not me, mate, because I'm a fucking joy.
Who said that?
Yeah.
That was JRP Outdoors.
Oh, cheers, John. Yeah. Got to keep the.
There you go.
Right.
Lots of good info exchanged in the chat. Exactly, Gary. Couldn't agree more.
Vital information.
Gary Glitter. Shouldn't have said that
Right.
word either, should I?
No, not really, mate. You know. I've got a game we can play. You two talk amongst yourself for 2 seconds. I'm not going to get a game. I'm going to get another rum and coke.
Okay.
But I've got a little thing I want to do with Lee when I get back. So
yeah.
my headphones are in. I can hear you call me a twat.
I've heard that about you.
Do you want to hear some jokes?
Yeah, go on then.
Okay. My wife,
Yeah.
2 handbags that she really likes. I think she's bisexual. No, didn't. Well, okay.
Quack, quack, boots.
I took the dog for a walk this morning through the graveyard, and a bloke popped up behind the gravestone. I said, "Morning, mate," and he went, "No, just having a shit."
Yeah, that's better.
Thank you.
I don't laugh at jokes though. Just thought I'd let you know.
That's fair enough, because you're a miserable git. It won't make you laugh.
Yeah, yeah. I laugh at sick stuff.
Have you tried that new coconut shampoo? Makes your coconuts look beautiful. I got a laugh.
Oh my God.
There was a kidnapping at my local school.
Yeah.
He woke up eventually, though. It was all right.
That's better.
Do you think these glass coffins are going to catch on? Remains to be seen.
No.
Oh, do you like that?
Where'd you get your Christmas crackers from? Waitrose?
Yeah.
John Lewis?
Yeah, quality ones.
They're slightly
I went
better.
to the doctors. One of the doctors, I was concerned about my weight, and he said, "Don't eat anything fatty." I said, "What, like bacon and sausages?" He went, "No fatty, don't eat anything."
Yeah.
No.
They're better. Better.
I never
Hello,
thought
Lee.
chiropractor would improve my posture, but I stand corrected.
Oh. Right, before I do forget,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've forgotten his name. Who was that bloke you was talking to?
Who?
From Clacton.
Clacton Massive.
Go round and kick Bruce in the nuts.
I said to my wife the other day,
Have you seen some of these comments? Stop now, Bruce. Where's the leather boots better for hiking
Bruce, you
material?
really did that, mate. And you're not loving it.
Tumblewheel rolling. Stop him, Nubby. Hurry up, Nobby, for fuck's sake. Bruce, you're killing the chat, mate. Moving on swiftly.
I was trying to
You
make
just got
it
savaged.
dull.
Uh-huh.
See, and carry on, Bruce. Great jokes.
Well, that's debatable, to be fair. There was a couple in there.
Right.
Wife,
I haven't got a name for this because I've just thought of it.
Right.
I'm going to give you a scenario, and you're going to tell me, Northern Monk?
Northern Spunk. Yeah.
Nice. Is that
And you're going to tell me how you feel about it.
Not bad. It's a little bit salty.
You're sitting around a campfire.
Yeah.
Just cooked you a massive, great big lump of steak. Bloke pulls up a log next to you, and he's sitting there getting through this big, juicy, succulent steak, chewing with his mouth open.
Yeah.
Like
How do you feel about that, Lee?
With his mouth open?
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't like that too much. Why?
Well, we know how you like a rant. I'm just putting a couple of situations to you. Personally, if I was a dictator, they'd be executed. It's as simple as that.
Okay,
But
fair enough.
I just wondered how you'd feel about it.
No, I don't like that at all. You got to keep your mouth shut when you're eating. Mashed potatoes the worst.
You don't know, mate. You have inadvertently said something absolutely hilarious. Johnny always chews with his mouth open, and I always take the piss out of him because he speaks like Bodger from Bodger and Badger by going, mashed potato! And you just combine the two.
Yeah, mashed potato eaters are the worst with the mouth open.
Yeah, or apple eaters. KFC off the bone as well.
Yeah, I don't do KFC off the bone. Don't eat anything off the bone, actually.
Really?
I don't hate it.
Apart from that time when I was in Vietnam. Many years ago.
So that's the first one. Second one.
Yeah.
You go into a massive, massive, massive camping shop. Get on the escalator. Go up the escalator.
Yeah.
The bloke in front of you gets to the top of the escalator and stops dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How does that make you feel?
It's like a therapy session. It would make me feel very angry. I'd punch him in the fucking kidney.
What do you think of that person?
I can't.
What about you, Bruce?
E-bomb on your chat. I would be absolutely delighted to meet this man because it gives me an excuse to shoulder barge him to the floor and go, "Oh, sorry, mate, didn't realise you'd stopped."
So we've got
bit
one
too-
that
that's
punch him
long-winded,
straight in the head.
Just as long-winded. Just punch him straight in the kidney, call him and walk past him.
Yeah, but I would be happy to see him.
Pretend to trip, stick your thumb up his arse.
No, I don't really want to get that involved.
Only if it was a Sunday.
Yeah, mate.
Them and people that stop dead of me in the street. Once again, I've got no problem with rounding them up in a public square. Just
I'm one of those people, right? If I need to go in a supermarket and buy 3 things, say I've got to buy bread, milk, and spam, right?
I was going to say sun cream, but
There
yeah.
will be 2 old ladies standing in front of every single bloody one of the things I want. It's just
Yeah.
I hate humans.
People are dicks.
Out in the woods.
You're out camping with someone and they get the ump because you accidentally splashed mud on their new tent.
Right.
Deal with it.
You deal with it or tell them to.
Oh, you accidentally spilled mud on their tent.
And they get the ump. I've only just got this. Jesus, look what you've done.
I'll just tell them to deal with it. As simple as that. Just deal with it. And then I'll punch them in the head, throw them to the floor, throw them in the mud, wrap them up in the tent, and then step on their throat heavily.
Yeah. What about you, Brucey?
I would say this is Wild Ginger Brew's product testing, and while they're asleep in their tent, about 3 o'clock in the morning, I will throw more mud at their tent while screaming product testing.
I'd probably Ralph them.
Ralph them?
Stick your finger up your bum and then Dirty Sanchez.
Oh, Dirty Sanchez.
Really into sticking your fingers in people's bottoms. I'm a bit concerned.
Yeah, you got a little bit of a
Don't
thing.
count if it's your own.
Got a bit of a thing. What, your own? Oh, you stick your finger in your own bum?
And then wipe it under their nose.
Have you tried rimming yourself?
No. Mate, I tell you, it'd be like licking a battery.
Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier.
Not good, mate.
Well, you know,
Not
you
good.
should. You have to.
Hmm.
Here's one for you then. It's another chance for everyone to get into trouble. I was having this. I should
I'm keeping my mouth
not
shut.
drink. I should not drink and stream. Right. Here's the scenario. Now, me and the missus had a barney about this last night. You're driving along. Lovely job. You got your missus next year. She's always a bit of a fruit bat. You know that.
Is she changing gear for you?
No, she kicks right off and starts punching you in the face. I mean, proper larruping you while you're driving on a busy motorway. Are you, as a man, within your rights to squish her face up against the window and just hold her there for all the other drivers to see as you find a safe place to pull over?
No, I would find the nearest lamppost and drive straight into it.
I don't even mean in a husbandy beaty sort of way. I'm just trying to think. A stiff arm is about as good as it gets.
Yeah, no, yeah. I'll probably go for a stiff arm like that and then steer into a lamppost and see how far I can get the lamppost up the bonnet. I'm expecting it. She's not. Hopefully give her more thrashing. She's taking her seatbelt off as well. So she'll sail through the windscreen about 20 yards down the road.
Well, unless you put her unless you drove
irresponsible behaviour
into the lamppost on the passenger side, then she'd get it straight away. It was all over.
Well, yeah, totally.
I was more thinking about stopping the car safely and both of you living, and just is it acceptable to straight up? If you want to wipe them out, that's on you. I'm not saying that.
She's putting us both in danger by attacking me. So
you've got to kill her.
I think crashing the car and claiming on the insurance for her being a psychopath is the best bet.
See, if my missus listened to this chat, she'd have more respect for me because I just said it'd be okay to hold your face against the window. Yeah. You want to go full on death.
Well, you might as well.
Death? No, just a cheap crash. You know, we're only doing 30 miles an hour. It's not going to be that bad.
Then you're going to get another motor, or clean that one at least.
Insurance will cover that.
Yeah, I know, but come on.
Balls ache, innit?
And if you're lucky, the insurance will cover a new missus as well.
Exactly. Facts and masses says my wife.
Just go and buy a new one from Thailand.
Yes.
Or somewhere other countries are available.
Right, we'll have a quick look down here. Apparently, Nobby for Prime Minister. Reelerbrand is in the chat. Hello, Si. How you doing? If he stopped dead, surely CPR will be the correct thing. Kidney punch may work, though. Sorry, Bruce. I was talking all the way through that. What was that?
Sorry, go and sub to Reelerbrand because he's
50 away from $1,000.
He's so close to 1,000 subscribers.
And he deserves it despite his head.
He does. But
What's wrong with his head?
On some really nice scenery, and I am not jealous at all.
What's wrong with his head? Have you ever seen it?
I think so. I don't actually sub to him, but I will do now.
Yeah, you should.
Once again, if you think about driving into a lamppost,
yeah, that's what it looks like.
Tell them to wind their neck in and do a wet test by pissing on it. See, I love everyone's getting involved. It's called a pooch tash, unclip a seatbelt, emergency stop. Leave Burton for Prime Minister.
Who said that?
That was Media Box. What sort of men are you? The wife should be driving.
No
then
way.
you can have a beer.
That's more dangerous than driving near a fucking lamppost.
Well, whoever said that's got a point. The wife should be driving, really.
You got that one.
I like that one.
You see, this was not meant to be a beat up women discussion. It was, is it acceptable to restrain them, or is that still wife beating?
Well,
I've lost both of my female followers now.
Both of them. Shit.
Yeah.
Once again, now we've got a few more. If any of you want to go and share my latest video and just watch the first 30 seconds of it, if I could get my missus to be massively embarrassed, I'll be very grateful. Thank you. Leave the missus at the shops. Any questions from the chat while we're here?
What sort of
This will take a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How much of a delay is on this then?
It's about 30 seconds.
Oh, okay, that's not too bad.
Couple of seconds from me to you, then 30 seconds to them.
Yeah.
That's why we're always talking over each other.
Low for X.
Yeah.
Ahoy, mates. Hi, low for X.
Who's he?
How are we doing for views and likes and stuff? Anyone know?
Don't know.
Oh, no idea.
Anyone in the chat let us know? Not that it
You've
matters.
probably got-
Don't matter a
you've
shit,
probably
really,
got-
does it?
Minus 20.
Right, so I'll give you a really good opportunity so you can talk about me for the next minute. I'm going to go for a piss.
Okay.
Yeah, but you've got no speakers on. Oh, that was English. So, what did you reckon of me hammock?
Well, it's holy.
Shit.
No, I didn't think it was shit. I thought it was quite good actually, but it didn't actually look that comfortable. Although your remodification looked more comfortable than on the first one.
It definitely weren't uncomfortable laying.
You wouldn't want to sleep in it, I don't think, would you?
You could, but yeah, probably not. But you could always use it as a bed on logs. If you was going all bushcrafty.
Yeah.
It killed a couple of hours. And to be fair, it's definitely usable to lounge around at camp. And as I say, if you strap it to the front of your bag, you've got somewhere to shove your waterproofs and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But let's face it.
Chuck your
go
food and
out
veg
and
in
buy
it when you go to the veg shop.
You'd need to be melons and like maras.
Get
Could
Mrs.
be
Brown
carrots in
away
it.
to stick it over her legs, a pair of fishnets.
Nah, definitely not. Greetings, nobbies and boys from Smash. Just having a quick look down. Burton Outdoors, are you doing the next chat? Your rules.
Who said that?
That was Neil
Right.
Laird of the Glencairn.
Am I doing the next chat? My rules? Probably not.
I think he thinks you're being censored.
Oh, well, yeah. My mouth is probably on about 50%. That's normal.
That ain't a bad thing.
I don't monetize my channel, so I say what I want. But on other
mate,
people...
I don't. Yeah, I don't. There's certain things I try not to, like
Yeah, I know.
like beating up women, for example. That's probably the wrong thing
Yeah.
to say.
Who started that one?
I don't know.
Yeah, you do.
Huh?
Nothing.
Nobody looked like you were levitating now. It was very invisible.
What are you
But,
drinking,
as I
Bruce?
say-
That looks like ginger ale.
Ginger beer.
Fucking what? Get in! I was close.
And
Right, the top up.
gentleman Jack. So I got
Okay. No, I've stayed off the spirits tonight.
I've got to admit, I'm smashing these rum and cokes recently.
yeah,
They're just so Moorish.
my last Christmas beer, so
Rum and
Big
coke.
on beer anymore.
You still drinking the cans, Nobby, of rum and coke?
No, I now take a little half bottle in and
Uh,
the own cans. Make it strong as a week as you like. A lot cheaper.
yeah. Yeah, they're okay.
This
if you
ain't
just
a
want
bad-
one.
Go on.
Sorry, mate. Go on. I was just going to say they're not bad. Those little cans. If you just want one or two, but if you want a session, it gets a bit pricey, doesn't it?
Yeah, and I found some decent like rum as well, which is, to be fair, every bit as good as Captain Morgan's, and it's a fraction of the price. And at least you can put it in your coffee for a nightcap and stuff like that. It's a bit more versatile than.
What's it called? Corporal Freeman's.
I ain't got a clue, mate. Yeah, Corporal fucking Freeman's.
Maurice Louise Eagle, lashings and lashings of ginger beer. Was that the old Enid Blyton, wasn't it? Famous seven.
It was either the Secret Seven or the Famous Five.
Yeah.
But I think that was
You know.
it was a comic strip piss take, that one.
Yeah.
Lashings and lashings of ginger beer. Comic strip, do you remember them?
Oh yes, comic strip again.
Yeah.
The best one I ever liked them, and I don't know if it was actually a comic strip presenter. I think it was the Bad News Bootleg Tour. The rock band.
Yeah. I can't remember the exact name, but yeah, I know what you mean.
Give me another drink, Mr. Bartender. If you don't, I'm gonna stick your dick in a blender.
You'll have that as your new tune. Nobby, 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 go and stick it, your prick in a blender.
Right, Nobby, can I ask you how hard the hike around the Isle of Wight was? I'm looking at the starting point and working up the coast to coast. The Isle of Wight was every bit as hard as the coast to coast, just obviously a lot shorter. If you're going to do it spread over 4 or 5 days, it's a nice walk. It is a lot for 4 days. You'll smash it. There's nothing too challenging there.
2 minutes.
There's not a part there that you couldn't carry a midget up.
With a name like Smash, he should smash it.
You would hope, would you? That just jumped to do apologise. Sorry, mate.
Like Morris Louise Eagle is drinking Guinness and single malt. When's the next bike camp? Yeah.
I am doing more bike camps when I can get out and do camps. I don't bloody want to, I ain't going to lie to you, but I've got to get into it somehow. So I can't tell you when, but it will be happening. Why don't you do a bike camp, Bruce?
I'd rather stick things in my penis. No, I'm not a fan of bikes. I have a bike, but nah.
Yeah. Not my bag, really don't believe and enjoy them. Single malt Sunday is Glenn. Vodka and Coke for Jimmy tonight. Brandy and Coke every time. Not a bad drop. Do you know, I hate brandy on its own, though. Can't stand it.
Can't say I've ever had a proper session on brandy, to be honest.
Oh, it's rotten. It's like cigars. I've never really enjoyed cigars either. I've had a couple that have been all right, but it's the exception to have a decent one.
Yeah. I usually, when I'm absolutely tish-faced. So. When you're going to do a catch and cook, or a catch and cook, but last time didn't go so well. I thought it went spectacular, to be honest. I thought it was amazing.
It was a giggle, and it's definitely on the cards to do again. Yeah. Definitely.
Muddy Whelks and Suicidal Rabbits, I would be well up for it. But our usual time of December, in between Christmas and New Year, was buggered up by COVID, so it didn't happen. But imagine if we did it in the summer, there would actually be food.
Lots of animals around at the minute now, no one's allowed out.
Yeah, that's true. Bunnies are getting a little bit more adventurous.
Yep, good bit of advice there coming in from Gary Arts, Wild Camper. Do some long straight slogs before you hit the hills.
Yeah, definitely.
Right, why? Just why?
Why?
Yeah.
I see. I don't understand this, right? So people make like these resolutions to, I'm going to go on a diet. I'm going to stop drinking. I'm going to stop touching myself. Whatever New Year's resolutions in January, which is the most miserable time of the year. Why would you want to make it more miserable? Why don't you go for dry March? Or dry May or dry August or something like that. That would be much more beneficial to your mental health.
Or dry vagina.
No.
Well, mate.
That wouldn't be very.
Some of us don't have that problem.
Yeah. I've actually been drinking that Huel stuff. Have you seen that?
Right, look, you keep coming up with shit like that, Bruce, and I'm banning you, mate.
No, basically what it is, because I'm at home at the moment because I'm furloughed, all I want to do is eat because I'm bored. So I'll just eat crisps and I can't stop eating. So I'm trying not to eat so much crap. It doesn't.
What you're saying is
because I'm basically using Huel to wash down cake, but.
So because you're locked up, you're eating gruel.
Yeah.
Is that the liquid breakfast stuff?
Yeah, it's basically like liquid porridge with shite in it.
Mushed up wheat.
Dyslexic dwarf.
Can you say dwarf now?
Oh, so it's one of our questions.
Midget?
So you like?
Gay for May, Bruce. I've not heard of that. Do tell. I didn't say gay for May.
You got the look. Drink my wife's. Oh, it's easier if I do it that way. There you go. Drinking my wife's wine tonight. Couldn't be bothered to get it from my wine cellar.
Oh, got a cellar. Very nice.
I tried a bike camp. Not for me. Would rather walk. That is because you're level-headed and sensible. There, Jimmy.
Yeah.
Bike camping is shit. Thoughts?
You're also a Geordie, Jimmy. So I think you're a Geordie. Is he Durham or is he Shields or anyone?
I don't know, mate. Never understood a word he said.
All right. Jimmy, what are you, a Geordie? Stick it in the comments. I think he is a Geordie.
Oh, shit. Dogs are raping the cat at the moment. Hang on.
Yeah. Dogs are raping the cat.
Yes. Quit it.
That's got to be comment of the week.
He always chucks in the. See, I try. There's a couple of R words I try not to use, and that's about it. And he always brings one of them up.
Do I? There's the other. No. Look, here's the dog that's the R word. Miss.
Where are we? That's someone just saying thanks. People chatting in the chat. It's good, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, I bet you're furious, aren't you, Lee?
Yeah. Really
Guys,
good.
looking to try and top and hammock camps as soon as we can get out. Any Uplay supply recommendations?
Don't wonder.
Yeah, they ain't got a lot in.
Haven't they? I think they've restocked.
Well, I always check 10th Wonder, but
Yeah,
last time I checked, that was really slim.
I really do.
Tarp and hammock camp, though, if you're going to try it out, dare I say it, the DD, just as a tryout.
Yeah, but they're more expensive than 10th Wonder.
Are they?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Or just get a cheapo eBay, line it for a day, sleeping in. I've slept in my £22 one before. It's all right.
Yeah.
Mate, you can get a decent lie. You're laughing. But like, say, for example, have you ever tried a green Hornet?
No.
See, I think if you tried that over the DD, which is like 15, 20 quid more expensive, I think you'd pick the green Hornet for comfort.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
they do them, so utter bollocks.
Oh.
Sorry, go on, mate.
I was going to say I always struggle with my DD one. That's the only hammock I got, apart from my little cheapy sort of day hammock that I've slept in. In actual fact, the cheapy sort of parachute material one was more comfy overall, I think. But my setups are, I just chuck it up. I don't really do the 30-degree thing. I just test it, see how it goes. Some where I win, some I win, some I lose. But the DD ones do compress your shoulders a little bit, I find. With that,
yeah, I find that you can't get the diagonal lay on them.
Not sometimes I've sort of got it, but I've obviously hung it.
Yeah,
straight away, right?
Way of setting up a decent ridge line in a DD, which is a bit of a shame.
Yeah.
But I've got a 10th Wonder, it's like bivvy hammock or something. So it's got a tarp that goes actually over the hammock.
Yeah.
And that's really cool. 'Cause instead of a bug net, it's got like a black fabric that's still see-through, but you can lay in it and go to sleep in it during the day. You can just about see through it, but it's just like dark in there. It's awesome.
Yeah. I do like hammocking, but every single time is different. I can never get it the same ever.
If you was always going to the same spot and setting up between the same trees, amazing. When you're going to different locations, I absolutely get it. It does
no contest for me. Hammock every step of the way. Any chance there is to have hammock, I'm on hammock.
But I think a lot a longer hammock, Nobby, I think is definitely because what the DDs they're like. Are they 12 foot? Are they?
Well, the new ones, I don't think they're 12 foot, mate. I'd be amazed if they're 12 foot.
10.
The old ones used to be about 9.5 foot. The most they used to do was a 3 meter, which is 9.5 foot, isn't it?
Mm.
Yeah, I think that's what mine is actually.
Yeah.
If you think I'm using, I can't remember if it's a 10.5 and an 11.5, and the difference in the diag is night and day.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I need to invest in a new one.
What's frustrating with DD is their tarps are 3x3 and their hammocks are 3 meters long.
Yeah.
So they're right on the cusp.
Yeah.
Hammocks. All you need is horizontal rain. Or rain at an angle, and you're buggered.
Yeah.
If they made a 3.5 tarp,
I think they do now.
They do a 4.
They do now. They never used to.
Yeah.
But 3.5 by 3.5 would be like the best size tarp. 4x4 is too big.
I don't know. Gary Arts Wild Camper loves bike camping. You always got the option to walk if you like. Yep. It's your own, mate.
I'm not tried bike camping.
I've got a feeling you'd hate it.
I used to ride a bike a lot. I used to mountain bike a lot, but I haven't actually got my bike out in anger in at least 3 years.
Yeah, don't blame you. It's shit.
My arse would hate it, definitely.
There you go. That's Lundy. He's just Jimmy there telling you he's a Geordie through and through.
Get in.
Vesper Tim coming in with the facts. Do you want to read that one out, Bruce?
Fun fact: when farmers artificially inseminate cows, they stimulate the clitoris as standard practice.
Well,
nice.
There you go.
Got to have a hobby, ain't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Happy cows. That's what it's all about.
Little tickle.
Yeah. No.
That I would pay to see, just to see the bill you get.
All right, Ben. Londoner Outdoors. How you doing? In London, we have Boris Bikes, bike camping.
Boris Bikes.
Yeah, you should, Ben, do that.
Yeah, do an urban camp, which is basically sleeping rough on a Boris bike.
Yeah, in St James's Park with your Boris bike. Use that as your look at Nobby's one of Nobby's videos with using it as put your tarp over the bike.
Yep. And just say you're a homeless.
But if you want to do that and stay safe in London, do it with a mate, get a backie off him. You can bungee yourself to his back and then just keep riding round in circles so you can kip. And you can change round at about 3-4 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah. That'll work.
There you go. And that is still wouldn't be as bad as normal bike packing.
True.
Catapult shooting. I'm getting good at it, but I ain't getting a lot of opportunity to take game at the moment. So, do you have a crack at that, Lee, at all?
No, I'm crap with the catapult. But also, I do have a slight issue with you catty guys that use catapults with using steel ball bearings and stuff. The eco-friendly. What? Yeah, I heard some of you can buy clay. Is it clay ones? Was it you telling me?
Mud balls. No.
Oh, yeah.
I don't use them.
Oh, right. Okay. You just still use steel ball bearings.
But to be honest, and you're right in what you say, 90% of mine are either reused because I'm target shooting, and I don't shoot at anything unless I'm intending to kill it. So it's not like I'm just hundreds and hundreds and hundreds. Yeah. Maybe a couple of months.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fair enough. No, I see.
It is still shit.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Sorry.
But yeah, the clay ones are much better. As I was talking to a friend who's really into airsoft, and when I was looking at airsoft like 15 years ago, there was clay ones then, like recyclable. What do you call them?
Paintballs,
whatever. And they're still using the plastic crap. So these guys are going to the woods and spraying out thousands of these little plastic beads.
Yeah.
So why hasn't any airsofter place said only recyclable? Because we don't want poles and poles of plastic in our woods. It's properly frustrating.
Yeah.
Pete, use Pete.
Pete. Yeah. I'm not a great eco warrior. I mean, I use plastic and stuff, but I just think that, like, when all the metal ball bearings are being thrown about, especially there's lots of YouTubers like really hammering them into the woods, not just killing stuff, Nobby, but not just trying to kill something, but really sticking metal everywhere, and it just, I don't know, it sort of plays on my mind a bit. But the mud balls, that's going to disintegrate into nothing, isn't it, over a few years?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they use them in cattle sheds to stop piercing the roofs.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Whether they've got the same amount of inertia behind them, because I've shot a pheasant in the head before with a catapult, and it
just laughed at you.
Carried on walking. I was like, because it was like proper distance.
Yeah.
It slowed down by then, so it's just like something made of clay probably won't do anything.
Unless you're 5 foot away, perhaps.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if it's only got a small edge, you're going to knock it out, and then you can go and finish it off, can't you?
Yeah, true.
Unless it's up a tree.
10th on the hammock, good bit of kit. Yes, definitely. I like the XL lightweight. That's a good bit of hammock.
XL lightweight.
Yeah, the
10th Wonder one.
10th Wonder XL lightweight. That's a good hammock. But it's always better to go for the bigger hammocks.
I'm surprised with that, Ben. Sorry, mate. Go on. It's a delay. I ain't meaning to talk over you.
I just said I need to reinvest in a bigger hammock. That's all. A longer hammock.
Make one, honestly.
Yeah.
Not a fucking string one. I mean a hammock.
Yeah, I know what you. Well, your other homemade hammocks are brilliant, but I'm not.
Yeah, I think Bruce might be a bit tall for it.
No, I really the one that Lee sent me is absolutely perfect, but it just means that I need a bigger tarp for it.
Yeah.
Because you have to set up your like DD3 standard 3x3 standard.
3x3, yeah.
Set it diamond configuration, which is it just doesn't hang as well.
Yeah.
But no, the Lee's hammock where it's longer is just so much better.
Yeah.
So much more comfortable.
We got London Outdoors there. Is they just for show, mate? Are they, or I would have thought they'd have like disintegrated when he does his cold water swimming. Having a quick butcher's down. Sorry, I can't do two things at once. Talk and read.
He's talking about Ash Outdoors UK. Ash Outdoors UK.
You sent you a t-shirt?
No, I've got a hoodie. I had it on early, but because I was so hot trying to get this bloody connection sorted, that I took it off.
Not fair one. I've got to get mine sorted soon. What's that one there say? I bought a 10x7 AquaQuest Defender tarp. It is expensive but very durable. It has a hydrostatic head of 20,000 millimeters, 70D nylon, heavy TPD with coating, reinforced stitching, heat tape film. Yeah.
10x7 feet that would be, not meters, surely.
That's only 3.5 meter by 2 meter, isn't it? 3 meter, 2 and a bit.
Yeah.
I don't bloody know.
That's going to be heavy.
Speak English.
It's good though.
Yeah.
Saber mates, do that in English. Have you been spying on Ash Outdoors? Now you see, this one here, I love me Hennessy. I get a decent night's kip in a Hennessy hammock. But the one I've got hasn't got any zips to get in via the bug net. You climb in from underneath. Worst design of a hammock ever.
Yeah. I did actually think about that originally, and I thought, no, that's going to be absolute wank. No way. Every
part of it, if you're sleeping on a mat, you've got to fold half your mat to get into it.
Yeah.
If you've got to get up you can't cook out of it. It's just everything that is good about a hammock you can't do.
Yeah, yeah.
Apart from the sleep. The sleep was good.
They still sell that one, do they?
No idea, mate. No idea. Katona's Chasm. Climbing in and out the piss flaps all night. Desmond Broad, what size hammock do you have? My mates have the DDXL. How big is the DDXL, by the way, Jimmy?
I think it's 3 by 3.5 by 4, isn't it?
Oh, there you go. Someone's put it there. Through.
That's biodegradable polyacetate, which is Made from starches of corn. Wicked. That's good. That's good.
Yeah. Right, Dan. CLB. Yeah, 4.5 by 3. That's what I thought it was.
No, that's a tarp he's talking about there.
All right.
DD do it. Yeah.
See, going on again, because Dan made a really good point last night, and it's exactly the same Si when he mentioned about the coffee. I've stopped doing it myself. So I take tea bags and stuff instead, which ain't ideal, but little one-shot coffee sachets, taking them into the woods.
Yeah.
Why?
It's a good point. It's convenient, isn't it?
It is. Old sideboard out, Reeler brand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't burn them either. They're not very good for burning. I've seen people burn them in open fires, and they just go to a silver mess, basically. So you need to take it back out. No, they are. They're not very eco-friendly.
Someone's got... Oh, there you go. Itchy Feet, tell us what you think then. He's got both of the Hennessy's. If you had to grab one and go out the door, which one would it be? I'm guessing it wouldn't be the fucking Velcro one.
The one with the big flaps.
Yeah, the birthing canal. Jimmy's just showing off now.
I'm sure it is, Jimmy.
Zipped fly, there you go. Yeah. Don't blame you. Anyone got any questions for the panel while you're out there? I know it's going to take a little while to come through.
Yeah, sachets amount to tons of plastic.
Yeah. And foil.
I think, obviously because we are YouTubers, we need to sort of, lead by example of not taking so much cack into the woods, disposable stuff that you throw in the fire and stuff. It's just we need to be ethical and all of that and leave no trace.
We've said it loads of times before. You look at the amount of people who walk in with a Tesco's carrier bag, all their steaks still in the plastic wrappers, and that really does. That kills me. It kills me every time.
Yeah. Take it home, take it out of the plastic packaging, recycle it properly, wrap it in a bit of grease proof that you can chuck on the fire after you finish cooking. Much more better. Much more better. Much better.
No, she don't. Does Bramblehead hold my head under the covers?
I think she will later after what you've done.
Don't get me wrong. I mean, that woman, I realised it weren't then I realised I might have done the right thing. But that 5-10 years into our relationship, as you do, I thought I'd take her out on a date. I took a ferret in. So she stood there as I put the ferrets down, and this rabbit has jumped out, see her, jump back in, and I've just seen my wife, my dainty little wife, dive through a bramble bush with her hand down the hole and come out with a rabbit.
Oh, good on her.
I mean, do you know what? I'm all right. When a bomb drops, we're living.
Yeah.
So she has got the strength of a lesbian, but she would never be able to hold me head under the covers. Sorry, Lee, what was that?
I was about to say she farts like a bloke.
And GoPros have got a front-facing camera and all. How did it pick it up behind her?
There was a good trump, that. That was a good Donald.
Donald.
I use reusable tea bags, good for coffee grounds, nettles, and pretty much anything. Metallic Reality. Yeah, I haven't seen them. I'll have a look.
That's a good idea. Yeah, they're just like little silk bags that you can just stuff with whatever you want.
Fair one. That'd be a pissing nightmare to clean, though, wouldn't they?
Yeah, be a bit shit if you put. What about a pork chop? That ain't going to work in it, is it?
Just bring Bisto. There we go. This one, after Vespertine, I'm after a military jacket because they are cheap and tough. Any suggestions? Yeah, don't wear bleeding cabbage kit, mate. Sorry. What about you, Lee?
Cabbage kit? What do you mean by that?
Camo.
Camo.
Well, I actually rate my MTP combat jacket, British Army.
Mm.
That's although it's not waterproof, it does actually feel about 10 ton heavier when it gets wet.
Yeah. I like military Gore-Tex. Their military Gore-Tex.
I haven't got any Gore-Tex stuff.
Is well worth it because it's bomb proof, and if you burn a hole in it, fire, it's not the end of the world. Rather than destroying some really expensive chingy Gore-Tex, but I really don't like wearing the camo gear. I think it just gives the wrong impression. So if you're wild camping and the farmer comes out and you're dressed like Rambo, it just makes
I just don't like it.
A little bit more awkward. And the thing is, I've not served like Lee has, and I don't think I deserve to wear it either. So,
see, I don't have any objection to anyone wearing it. I've got absolutely no inclination of wearing it because it'd be like putting on my work uniform again.
Exactly.
Yeah, no, I can understand that. I wouldn't wear a whole shebang, so I wouldn't wear legs as well as a jacket. But I think as a combat jacket, whether you go for DPM or MTP, I think DPM's probably, if you're going to go a combat jacket, I think it's the way forward, especially for woodland.
I lie. I have worn it when I've been out hunting, so I'll take all of that back.
Yeah.
But then again, I was using it for a purpose.
Yeah.
What is the meaning of life, Lee?
Fuck all, Jimmy. Really?
42.
That's man of many words, Julie, aren't you?
Yeah, well, I'll try to be.
I was waiting for you to say 42 or whatever the book said.
Yeah.
That's more a statement, but bang on there. Everyone go and sub to Real Brand.
Yeah.
Honestly, you'd love it. It's like a freak show.
Yeah.
It's well worth a look.
Just wait. Go off and sub Real Brand, and we'll wait while you do it.
Not for long, though.
Yeah, I'm done waiting now.
30 seconds. Go and do it.
Right, we've got Bruce knows I'm a very big recycler. Don't worry, mate. You can always dye it. Take it out and recycle.
Totally.
Mm.
Leave no trace. Yeah, absolutely.
Right. That's for you, Lee, or you can read it.
What rucksacks are you using?
I caught you talking a drag, mate. I've done it on purpose.
I'll just, Scott Day. What rucksacks are you using? I've got an Osprey AG65. Finally got it all inside the pack. Surprising how much gear you can pack for a hammock camp. Well, funny you say that, Scott, because I have a Atmos 50. You've got to remember now, 50. I was going to get which is an AG as well. I was going to get the 65, but I thought it was a bit big because my other pack is a Burgess Trailhead 65. Brilliant pack. Drag it through bushes and everything, but I just thought, time for an upgrade. Need something a little bit, not necessarily lighter, but a bit more comfy. And so I got the Osprey 50. Slightly regretting not getting the 65 now because it's not quite big enough to fit everything in. So that's what I'm using.
Yeah, I think winter camping, because obviously your sleeping bag and your extra layers are bigger. You get 65 to 70. I recently bought low alpine stuff. Sports Pursuit, guys. If you don't know what Sports Pursuit is, go look them up because they do have occasionally really good deals. I picked up a 65-litre low alpine lifetime guarantee rucksack. I can't tell you which make it was because I can't remember. But that was like 44 quid for a low alpine. And it's just like, properly comfortable. 65 to 70 litre. I also picked up a 45 to 50 and I also picked up a 30-litre one as well. And they were all like, I think the 30-litre was like 29 quid.
You're going to wear them at the same time, Bruce?
Well, no, just obviously for the 30-litre, if I'm leading groups out in the mountains, then I can use just a day sack, like a 29-litre, because I've got to carry them in first aid kits and a rope and other crap. If it's summer camping, I can use a 40 to 50 because obviously I need a thinner sleeping bag, and then winter camping, I can go for a 65. There you go.
Got you. Lee,
Whatever
what
I
you-
grab first out my cupboard. Huh?
Yeah. That's what I was asking.
Bushcraft camping, when I'm carrying loads of heavy weight, I'll be using a 120 litre Army Bergen because it's bomb proof. I'm not going to get a pot or a pan stabbed through the side of it. You know, I'm only going to carry 100 yards to the woods when I park my car. So
Yeah.
it's horses for courses. You know.
I must say the Osprey, although they are supposed to be really resilient against stuff, I wouldn't want to be pulling it through the woods, through trees and stuff. That Burgess or Berghaus, however you pronounce it, of mine has not got a scratch on it, and I've had that for 3 years, and that's gone through woodland, quite and chucked everywhere. It just looks like new. Whereas I wouldn't quite trust the Osprey to be as resilient.
Yeah.
I'm telling you now, mate, you really can't go wrong for a short little woodland jaunt with an LK35. They hold so much kit.
Yeah, I sold mine. I really wish I hadn't done it.
Yeah, no, I love it. I've got all my fire kit, just fire kit in an LK35. So that's all, friction fire and spark fire and every single fire you got all fits in a LK35 for when I'm teaching. But I've got another LK35 frame that I want to make like some sort of modular pack out of, but it's just finding time to do it. But
you've got the time now, haven't you?
Exactly, yeah.
Would you rather camp with Boris Johnson or Gemma Collins? Neither. Boris, it'd have to be Boris. He'd make me laugh. I'm not going to take the mick out of Earth being a tubster anymore because apparently she's doing something about it. Well done, but she's still thick as fuck.
I'd probably go with Gemma Collins, to be honest.
Yeah,
that's a
one. And the reason is that she's got probably a slightly better vagina than Boris.
True.
Yeah, but I've got just about as much inclination as going near it.
Yeah. I think I would probably get on with Gemma Collins better. Even though she is a vacuous, pointless human being.
How long does she last in the jungle?
You what?
Anyone know? I don't know. Anyone in the chat, if you know how long she lasted in the jungle when she done that crap.
I've no idea what you're talking about.
About 2 or 3 days, Nobby.
Oh, she smashed that, didn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah, she'd be a joy, an absolute joy.
Okay, so
and I like
Gemma Collins because she's going to bugger off at some point, whereas Boris might just stick it out for the pointlessness of it.
Yeah, exactly. Be badgering you all the time for sex.
Talking about eating and slamming his knob in a door.
You lot are weird. That's a correct statement there, Gary. And I'll just jump through all these.
Don't do double, yes.
Double dip. Double Dutch.
Double denim, and doubled camo. Makes you look like Rambo. Woods of Wisdom says, I think I have a good laugh with Boris. No.
If anyone couldn't figure out how to spell Reelabrand, it's neither can Jimmy. I just know you have actually spelled it wrong, Jim. It's like that, but with an A after the R.
What does Reelabrand actually mean? Does anybody know?
I think it means musky piss in old Polish. Yeah.
So I was out on a session last night and I just got up and had a Reelabrand.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Yeah. Because you got a Chadwick. Do you know what Chadwick is?
No.
So a Chadwick is the last piddle you have before you go to bed.
Why is it called that?
I don't know. Them's the rules. So you go, I'm just going to go and have a Chadwick, and you go and have a piddle, and then you go to bed. And then you get up in the morning, and you have a Reelabrand.
Yeah.
Makes sense to me.
That could work.
Yeah.
Yeah, see that. Boris would be up for a cycle camp. I'd probably rather camp with Boris than do a cycle camp, if I'm honest with you. I really don't like cycle camps. I do not see the appeal of them. They're not fun in any way, shape or form.
I don't know.
The camping bit's all right, but it's a lot of it is getting there when you bike camping.
I think Boris would do well from an urban cycle camp, so he can get to know the core voters of the poor and the destitute.
Just trying to find. You can read that, Bruce. Sorry, I'm looking through the comments.
Ginger, you made a handbag. I'm sure you could make a rucksack. Yes, I could make a leather rucksack, but it would cost like £1 billion worth of leather, and it would weigh a metric fuck ton.
Well, no, you don't have to make it out of leather. I don't think that's what he was saying, was it?
Yeah, no. Well, I could. Yeah, I could make a rucksack, but it would be shite. I've made like a day sack, haversack. And that's about as big as I want to go.
Mac Type was smashed his, didn't he?
Yeah, he's made some wicked bags. He really has made some cool. 16
side pooches. He's a bit posh. Oh, I've got side pooches.
Even that, yeah. What are we looking at here? Sorry, if you boys can read them out. I'm just trying to scroll through and I'll keep flipping. It's jumping like hell.
Read all of them.
Yeah. Guys, have you all liked the chat as well? And subscribe to Burton Outdoors as well, because he needs the help.
Cheeky fucker. I don't actually care, Bruce. don't subscribe to Burton Outdoors.
So we can monetize his channel.
That'd be the absolute last thing I'd be doing.
Did anyone guess what Reeler brand was actually for?
Nobby is almost right.
It's musky stale fox piss. Thank you, Si.
Is it really?
Yeah. Because who wouldn't call themselves that?
What is that, Welsh or something? Oh, there you go, Cornish for fox.
That would explain why he's got a fox as a avatar.
Okay.
There you go. Hello, Finch from the USA. You can go right back to everyone in America now and say Reeler brand is Cornish for fox.
Mm.
And then you can try and get them to spell it.
Oh, apparently we got 3 thumbs down on the video. Probably because
it's because I'm here, I expect.
Really?
I think it's probably got something to do with the wife beating.
No.
It means Lord of the Crows.
I didn't say anything about that.
Okay.
Lord of the Crows. Down.
Okay.
I think I'm at the bottom of the chat now.
Vespa Tim. Vespa, get on.
It's cheap in Clacton. What?
Today I bought a medium sliced loaf and it doesn't fit in my new Polish bread bag. Should I put in for a refund?
Definitely.
Yes.
Get a Lambretta instead, like a proper one. Don't piss about with Vespa, Tim.
Are you a bit of a scooter man, are you?
I would say, boys. He's who, me?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, only because I was an ex-80s mod revival mod in the 80s. I had a Vespa and crashed it literally 8 days later.
Nice.
Yeah, bought it on HP, got my mum and dad to go as guarantors, and stuffed it completely by kicking the kid up the arse and coming off the back of it.
See, I don't get the old Vespa things. We have the rallies over here and there are literally thousands of them come around the Isle of Wight.
Yeah.
And I just don't get why you want to ride something that sounds like you're molesting a goat.
A lot of people say they sound like hairdryers, but you know, if you love them, you love them. I love a Lambretta. I'd probably have another Vespa, but a Lambretta would be the one for me.
Yeah,
but I haven't got a bike license, so I'd have to have a 50cc, which means I couldn't have a Lambretta anyway. So
or you can get a 125 and a CBT.
Yeah, I could do. I keep thinking.
I've got a little monkey bike in my garage.
Bike, haven't you? Yeah. I keep thinking about getting a little 125 and then perhaps either doing my test and getting bigger, but I just never use it. I couldn't wait to get in a car. That's the thing. As soon as I was 17, that was it. Driving lessons and I'm away.
I know that I've owned bikes before and I don't trust myself at all. Off-road is bad enough. So I would never trust myself on the road. No way.
Oh, mate, see, a C90, I'd have one of them, load it up, and there's so many adventures you can do on a C90. They go anywhere, easy to fix. You can do anything with them.
Yeah, totally. But I don't want to get my bike license because I would end up getting a 500, 600, then a 1200, then it would just get stupid.
Then you'd probably die right around that lamppost.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, last thing to go through my mind would be my arse. Ginge found your silicone waterproofing vid. Yes, D. Nice one. Plan to turn it on my rucksack. Good idea, mate. Good idea. Should work fine.
What's that say? They're a lot looking at motorbikes, but would never have a go on one. Yeah, I've ridden them all my bleeding life. I've had all sorts, but I haven't for the last couple of years. I do miss it, but I don't. You start to get a bit more cautious as you get older, didn't you?
I think it's just there's just so much more traffic on the roads now.
Yeah, I think you're a bit vulnerable as a biker nowadays.
Yeah, it's sad but true.
Yeah, but you can still have the adventures like, UK to Morocco.
Oh,
you do that on a 125.
Yeah, I'd love to have like a B&W adventure bike and just like, go blat off like 200 miles and just drive straight into the woods and put my hammock up next to my bike. That'd be amazing. That's me.
Gesundheit.
It's because I've been drinking.
You see, a Pooch Maxi, mate, I would do that on a Pooch Maxi because, again, they go pretty much anywhere as long as you don't mind pedalling a bit.
I had a Pooch Maxi type thing in between my TY50 and my Vespa.
Great getting up hills, wasn't it?
No, it wasn't actually a Pooch Maxi. I actually bought it off someone I worked with, and it for like 30 quid. But it was a good little bike actually. But yeah,
was it a Thomas?
I can't remember what it was. It was like a proper woman's shopping bike, the proper one.
Nice.
Little step through thing. Got me to work though, so better than the bar.
Thanks, sir.
Right, we're coming up to the last 8 minutes of the stream, guys. If you've got any questions, now is the time to get them in. Yeah, cheers, Bruce.
Yeah, it's like an elephant fart.
That's his arrival noise.
So I blow my nose. Sorry.
Yeah, we heard.
You see, they say make a...
Bruce has
Sorry, go on, mate.
No, he doesn't. Bruce is just allergic to everything. He's allergic
Make a Honda 90 survival bike, Mad Max style. They actually make one called the Trail 125, which is the equivalent of the old Postie, which was a CT110. That's the bloke that Nathan Millwood rode from Australia to England on it.
That was awesome.
Just bought an old Postie, but it was awesome. And that other, I mention him all the time.
Yeah, I've watched it. I watched all his videos. He's gone across Iran and all sorts, isn't he? Is that the one we're talking about?
That's Ed March. That's a different bloke.
Oh, Ed March, right? Yeah.
But Ed March is the bollocks. Does about 2 videos a year, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Makes me laugh.
What a mechanic, though. Engineer.
Yeah.
Just can fix anything.
Yeah.
But that's the thing. Once you know that one machine inside out, you know exactly what's gone wrong with it just by listening to it. It's amazing.
Although he has run it. He did run it into the ground a little bit when he knew there was stuff wrong with it.
Yeah.
Did you see when he put bigger wheels and everything and just cut this off and cut that off and just made a hybrid?
Yeah.
Awesome. Absolutely awesome. And he made
really
his girlfriend that trike, didn't he? Because she done her back.
I don't remember seeing the trike, but I remember him cutting stuff off. And I've watched pretty much every one of the ones he's done, even the like real crappy old school like GoPro 4 or whatever it was.
Clever man.
Yeah.
Sabermax, I like my 500 4x4 off-road ATV for backwoods adventures. I had a winch, handguards, LED and 6800 lumen light bar. Carries a lot of gear and goes through almost anything. That's just showing off, mate.
Yeah, it is a bit. Where's Sabermax from? America?
Yeah.
It's got to be, isn't it? So with all that kit.
It'd be great to have the land and that to do that. Just disappear for a couple of days,
Yeah.
rifle on your back.
I'm very jealous. Very jealous.
She's Tippy 2 will be happening, but obviously I can't say when. We're still in lockdown.
That would be good. I'll be up for coming along with that.
Gary, no, because I'm doing a long distance cycle camp, which is why I'm getting back on a bike and training myself to do it. But it doesn't mean to say I'm going to enjoy it. But I have to shed some timber. Yeah, I've got to shed the weight. I'm turning into a fat knacker, and I don't like it.
Yeah.
And that's all it's good for, shedding timber.
Yeah.
Not meant to be fun.
What, cycling?
Well, losing weight. If losing weight was fun, chocolate would be good for you.
Yeah. I lost 3.5 stone. I've kept it off, though.
Well,
Don't know how.
Fair play to you.
Don't know how. Yeah, I was 15.5 stone about 3.5 years ago. 4 years.
Yeah, I was 15.5 stone about, well, now.
I float around 11-10 at the moment, so I'm quite happy with that. Anything on sort of about 12, 11.5, 12, I'm quite happy with.
I'm my happiest when I'm 13.
Yeah,
I was the happiest. I was my happiest when I was 13 as well.
Can a normal 3x3 tarp be closed off at the ends when winter hammocking? If you made your own, or you could get a... Is it a Sargasso tarp, isn't it? From 10th Wonder.
Yeah, they're good. Don't think they have.
Yeah, they're dead good. Because they've got the actual Velcro flaps at the end.
Flaps.
Yeah, flaps.
They are really good, mate.
Yeah. It's all about the Velcro flaps.
Motorcycle camping is the best. Travel and great scenery. Couldn't agree more. Not going to say Gary until I get fit enough to mention it, because once I mention it, I've got to do it. Is the answer to that one?
Clacton massive.
Or Clacton not so massive. He's 5 stone down. Hats off, mate.
Well done. Good man.
Well done. Yeah. It's hard graft if you want to do it seriously.
Yeah.
Oh, it is, definitely. And I'm not going to make excuses. I'm fat because I like eating shit and I don't move a lot. I know that. My thyroid has packed in, but I'm still fat because I eat a lot and don't move.
I wouldn't say you're fat. You're just...
Oh, no, trust me, I'm fat, mate.
Nicely rotund.
No, I'm fat. You got to bear in mind, I hold it well because, you know, I'm a good-looking fucker.
Yeah.
But I'm only 5'9" and a fag butt and 15.5 stone. That's fat. So you can put it how you like. It's fat.
That's good though. Losing 5 stone. That's beast in it.
Oh,
that's bloody good.
That's off. Are hammocks any good for side sleepers? Yes, if you get the right size.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Best thing to do, get yourself a bridge hammock. Sorry, Bruce.
Sorry?
No, I said sorry because we were supposed to speak at the same time. Go on.
That's right. I was just going, if you can get the diagonal lay, get a bigger hammock, then you can side sleep. There's no problem at all. You can lay on your front on the diagonal lay.
Bridge hammock.
Yeah, bridge hammock as
Done.
well. Yeah.
Thank you very much, Nelson. If I do say it, I do it. That's why I'm not saying it just yet. Right, we're just... Yeah, I must admit I'm a stubborn bastard, mate. If it's just say, for example, the long one I done a couple of years back, I went around and told everyone in the office I was doing it, told everyone on YouTube I was doing it. I've got to do it then, haven't I?
Yeah. I like the idea.
Otherwise, I never would have.
Yeah. So Woods Wisdom says, I like the idea he has to carry his oxy machine. So those who don't know, go and subscribe to Woods of Wisdom. For one, he knows so much about trees and tracking and stuff like that. Proper knowledgeable guy. So he was a tree surgeon, but now he's sort of leaning into bushcraft kind of teaching and stuff. But he had his diaphragm packed up. So now he has to sleep with an oxygen machine on because he can't breathe when he lays down. So properly motivational guy to still go out and do camping.
Yeah, definitely. Well done.
Very cool guy.
It's off the subject, but that is the first way I realised that I was properly chunky was when I started snoring.
Okay.
Must have a fat neck.
Yeah.
Right.
Or a competent throat.
It is that time now, guys, that we say ta-ra to everyone. So I will go to Lee, Mr. Burton Outdoors first. If you want to hang around for a couple of minutes in the back room, Lee,
No
be
problem.
tops.
Green room.
Say what you've got to say and get the fuck out of here.
Burton Outdoors, currently indoors. Soon to be outdoors, hopefully. See you all soon.
Oh, cut him off a little bit soon there. Sorry, Lee.
That's fair enough.
What can I say? I'm a bit of a prick. Bruce, you know the score. Say what you've got to say and
so
get the fuck out.
Wild Ginger Bruce, not so wild at the moment because I can't actually get out and do anything decent. So I will see you soon. Klaxon Massive. If you ping me a message, we'll sort some stuff out.
Right then, guys, thank you very much. Thought it was a bit disjointed today. My brain was having a brain fart. I couldn't read anything. But there we go. Thanks all for popping along. Again, please share the video of my wife farting because it makes me laugh and it will absolutely destroy her. Thanks for popping around. Until next time, ta-da.